Okay, so I played earlier trying to compare my two Stradivariuses to each other and see if the one really sounds way worse than the other. Or anyway, blah blah blah. I switched to the Jazzmaster. I did a little brief research. Okay, so this is the similar level model as the Vintera, but this is the modified one. To get the pretty color, I had to get the modified pickups, which I guess is why I can't quite get the sound I think I'm supposed to be getting, but I'm not positive. And I ordered the two little stupid plastic knobs so they'll match the color of the butter bars a little closer. So there's like $6 right there. I don't know. These were probably damaged in the store when they shipped it. Before they shipped it, I mean. And then the whole but then if you go up to the next bracket of model, you lose this feature stuff that again is not on the Gumby green guitar. And so by buying a less expensive guitar, I get more tone options, except that according to the guy at Guitar Center, most people don't want this muddy tone option, but I'm going to use it for now anyway, because I'm practicing a new song that I may not be playing correctly at all. Oh, and also through the smaller Fender amp in here instead of the other one, the 20 that I moved out, because I still haven't messed with the tube amp yet. So this amp, to explain, I partly explained before, but I didn't go into it. It has the names of the amps that it's trying to attempt to be written on it, and I hadn't read them before because they're microscopic tiny, and I was just listening for sounds. So the one I'm using is the Bassman setting. And of course, the Bassman is a very famous storied tweed amp that is probably the closest one to the one that I would maybe want to get if I could afford like a classic amp. Because the other guys all go on and on about the 64 reverb or whatever that becomes famous for other reasons, but that one you have to kind of know how to fiddle with it, and Neil Young had a whole platform that would dial it in for him on stage and such, and that's beyond my pay grade. So this is mimicking the Bassman. There's a setting on here that's a 60s British or 70s British setting or something that's actually pretty good because it's got kind of a phaser on it, but the problem is the phaser comes in and out when I don't want it to. Like, I don't know how to adjust that exactly to get the frequencies to stay raw when I want them raw and go mellow when I kind of always hated flangers and stuff for that reason, because you'd have to spend forever and a day to dial them in so they don't it's I don't know. So clean setting, and like I tried to use the reverb previously and failed because the reverb is even worse than the 60s. I'll switch it on for a second so you can hear. Here's British 60s that is not meant to go with this song. See, if I just hit one chord over and over, you can hear when it kind of modulates. Whereas if I switch chords, it gets a little trickier. So a setting that is 80% what I want, but not quite. Whoops. I skipped this part earlier, so we're learning it together. Oops. playing very badly, and it's already been 5 minutes. Okay. Speaker coach on. What does that mean? It's going to sound worse than usual? I don't know. Now I'm all distracted because I don't know what that means. Okay, so blundering. Oh, that's supposed to be the slow part. I'm skipping a verse because we're already at 6 minutes. Okay, so whoops. Now if I switch. You can hear how hot the pickups are all of a sudden. It sounded way different on the twin amplifier. So here the low end is completely missing now all of a sudden.